Pittsfield. It is February 11th. It's 8:42 p.m. And what we got here? Well, it's been about 15 years since I went shopping for blue jeans, because the old job I had pants that they provided us. You know, they had like a tan slack, you know, and a black shirt that we wore. So I didn't have a lot of opportunity to mess up my jeans, other than here at the house when I was doing yard work, stuff like that. But lately I noticed that my jeans have just become ratty ass looking jeans, and I just can't have that, because my job, I actually like that my job lets me wear blue jeans, but they have to look a certain way. I can't go on a job, you know. I was wearing this one today. It's got a stain here. It's got some bleached out stuff there where I was working on the house. This is good enough to work on the house, you know. This is good enough to do work on the house. Here's a pair of jeans that I don't know what happened to them. It's like they got shot with buckshot in the bottom, but I can't wear them on a job. These are in pretty good shape too, but I don't know what happened to them. I think something got spilt on them or something. I splashed something on them. And here's a pair of jeans. This is typical of the kind of jeans that I have, which is just wear. You know, it's just wear, and that's from working on the job, working on my knees, building furniture and stuff like that. I mean, there's ripped belt loops and worn out stuff like right here, like this right here. So I said, okay, we got to go buy some jeans. So today, I went to 2 Walmarts, and I wear a special size, which is 38 by 29. And that 29 means a big difference in the way the jeans fit to me, because that extra inch, that means I have to do the old 1960s cuff on the bottom of the leg, which was cool in the 1960s. It ain't cool now. And even with the 29s, if I let my pants ride down some, it'll rub the back of the pants leg. Anyway, this is what we got, which I was very surprised. The first time I went to the one in, well, actually went to 3 Walmarts today. I went to one in Williamsburg, and I bought this brand called George's, because it's been so long since I bought jeans. I was like, you know, I know Walmart doesn't sell the Rustlers anymore. They don't sell them. I know they don't sell them. I know they probably changed it to that George. I saw the George brand, and I saw the price, which was $13.98 or something like that. And so I bought a bunch of those. I bought like 3 of those. I bought a dark blue one, a black one. The black one's really black. It was really a good looking pair of jeans. But unfortunately with black jeans, the problem with black jeans is the knees wear. It's just like this pair I showed you right here. Eventually it gets looking like this, and then it just gets looking ratty. Now when I wash this, it won't look like it's been washed at all. So anyway, I got blue like this, I got black, which was a real nice looking black one, and I got this off color one, which is this right here. That's the off color. That's the not dark blue color. And then I went to another Walmart in Richmond, and lo and behold, I was getting more than George's, and I turned around the corner and I looked at the prices. I said, I'll be damned, they still sell this Rustler brand. And Rustler's aligned with Wrangler, which is a major brand. And these were like $14. The other ones was $13. These were $14. For $1 more, you got like twice as sturdy a jean. And I've worn Rustlers all my life. As long as Walmart has sold rustlers, I've worn rustlers. And that was what I wanted to get, because I know that as these wear in, they'll feel good to me, you know? So, I bought some rustlers there, and I also bought some Wranglers, because the Wranglers was $20, but I was looking for that size, that 38 by 29 size, because like I said, it's a special size, and once they run out of them, they don't get them back very often, you know. And I got lucky. When I saw the rustlers and I saw the Wranglers in the 38-29s, I bought what they had in the store down there in Richmond, and I went to my vehicle and I got the 3 pair of Georges out, and I took them back because I had the receipt in the bag, and I took them back. Now I bought let me get that bag. I bought 2 brand new pair of this color, which is lighter than this, and this jeans actually feels sturdier than this, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take it back because I just don't think that it resists wear better than these dark blue jeans. I just don't. I don't know. I might keep these 2 pair because it's these are $14. It says $14.98. So these are $14.98. The Georges were $13.98. So for $30, I might just keep these 2 just for the hell of it, just to piss myself off. But I'm trying to get back to this. I'm actually gonna take them back because it's one of my few things. It's I think it was Einstein who used to wear the same shirt and the same pants, and people just freaked out and said, "Why do you do that?" He says, "Because it's less for me to think about. I just go in there, I get this, and I go about my way, you know." And it made so much sense to me when I heard whoever said it. I said, you know, that kind of makes sense. You know, you meet the social obligation of covering your junk. You look neat, and you go about your day, you know. So this is what you do with your money when you don't go slots gambling. You know, this right here is about $100 and maybe $30 worth of jeans. Oh, and I got because my shoes are falling apart, I got this pair of Brahma boots for $27 at Walmart. They're not steel toes, and I don't need steel toes. But I do notice that with these, I'm gonna have to buy a pair of insoles to go inside of them. So that's gonna raise the price another $10. But I'll do that. We'll see how that works. But I just was happy to see that Walmart still had these jeans, and they still had them at a decent price. All these years later, you know, I'm so grateful to Walmart for keeping these good values available to us, because, man, you know it. Everything's tight. Everything's tight. So these jeans, I'll take all this stitching off of them. I'll probably run them in the washer one time before I wear them. And I'll just put just a little bit of soap in it, just to, you know, because what happens is the first time you wash these, the blue comes out. I even thought about taking these jeans that are the light jeans and washing them, because I put 4 in the washer at a time. So I take 3 of these and put 1 of these in. So when all the blue comes out, it's going to these jeans, you know. And then take these 3 and then put 1 of these in it, and then all the blue, and then these will get darker, you know. I might do that. I don't know. I'm half freaking crazy. Who the hell knows? I don't care. Anyway, it feels good to be not looking like a scrub anymore. You know, I'm getting towards I'm not going to look like a scrub. Because when I go in front of my customers, I don't want to look like a homeless person. And in the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been looking like a homeless person because it's been blanking cold and I've had all kinds of layers on. And I really haven't cared when it's 12 degrees outside. I haven't really cared what I look like because I'm more concerned about, number one, don't get sick. That's my number one thing. Don't get sick. Oh, obviously don't die of cold, but now that the weather's breaking and we'll get back on the fast, I'll start that next month again. But I was just happy to see this, you know. I mean, these were, I guess these were, what, 20 something? What's that price? So Wrangler jeans, these were $20.98, $21. These were $15. The Georges were $14. The difference between the Georges and these is night and day. Night and day, you know? So, these might not get back to Walmart. But I do like the fact that they still sell the dark blue jeans and you get to wear these out. You know, that's the thing. I see where they, you know, these jeans that I got that are all worn out, you know, people would say those are more valuable than regular jeans, you know. I don't know about that. I mean, if I do something, I might take these down to Goodwill and say, do y'all take worn out jeans? And can you sell worn out jeans and make money off of them? You know, take them down to Goodwill and let them make some bucks off of it, you know. But I can't wear clothes like that. I can't wear clothes with holes in them. I can't wear shoes that look hobo-ish. I just can't, because I got a standard, professional standard I gotta have, and we're gonna meet that. You know, it's not even that. It's just I don't like looking like that. You know, I mean, I like looking relaxed. I don't necessarily need to be dressed to the nines, but gotta look neat. You know, gotta look like you care about yourself. You know, so anyway, I just wanted to throw this at you about that. They still, I don't know if any of y'all, I know everybody in the audience is probably going, dumbass, I bought jeans last week. I've been buying jeans my whole life. I knew about this. But I didn't know about this. I didn't know Walmart still sold Rustler jeans. And I didn't realize that Rustler was a part of Wrangler. Of course, it's been so long. Like I said, it's been 15 years at least since I bought jeans. And probably the honest truth is my wife probably bought the jeans. I probably didn't buy the jeans. She probably bought them for me for a Christmas gift, you know. But it feels good to be getting good clothes back on and getting some good shoes back on. Tomorrow I'll take those jeans back because I want this color jean. I want this color jean. I want to have one color jean. I went in there and I looked at this and I said, why did I buy this? Why did I buy this? Same with this color here. You know, I got why I bought this color, because it's kind of a cool looking color, you know. But when you put the aging of this and this next to the aging of this is a far superior color. And I'm not no fashion plate. I like my blue jeans. I like a comfortable cotton shirt, and you know, I'm pretty conservative about everything I do. I am going to try to get back to wearing boots rather than the tennis shoes I've been wearing, because boots look a little bit more professional in my trade, you know. But if my feet start pitching a bitch, I was surprised. I wore a pair of old New Balances tennis shoes today that I had that I thought were great, and my feet were pitching a bitch all day. I was going, okay, that's just great. So I got all kinds of wore out clothes I got to throw away, and we're going to replace that and get looking like I care about myself, and we're going to move on from there. But I just want to pass on it that, you know, for $15 you get a good pair of jeans at Walmart. For $20 you get an even better pair of jeans, and if you absolutely got to save that dollar. They got the George pair of jeans, and I was very surprised, very happy about that. You know, I was terrified I was going to go in there and they're going to go $35. You know, I'm like, oh God, no. You know, 3 pair of jeans, $100, man. Oh shit. And here I am going to Charlestown losing $1,200 in a night. You know, but I'm gonna sweat about $100 for 3 pair of jeans. You know, that's the madness of gambling. Whatever gets that kick going. You know. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. I'm just happy. I just want to pass on. They still sell these at a great price, and I've tried all these on. So I know they'll fit. I know. Oh, and what got this all started was. Do I have it on me? I don't have it on me. What I got this all started was, well, this morning, today, was, I don't see the belt, but I went to work without my belt on. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I went to work without my belt on. And this old pair of pants here was trying to play peekaboo, you know? I said, I can't have that. So I had a little time between the start of my first job and getting there, and I was going to be 45 minutes early, so I said, okay, I know where there's a Walmart at, and that's where we started. And I bought a belt, and then I said, well, screw it, I'll see what they got for jeans. That's where I got the George jeans at. But anyway, I'm just happy that we're getting back to snuff here. I was happy that they were open, because it was early. And very cool, though. I just wanted to pass on some good news. They have these, $15. They have these, $21. So you don't have to, you know, bankrupt yourself to get some good jeans, get some good clothes on. And listen, I love these jeans to wear around the house, but I don't like clothes with holes in them. I just don't. It's just not my thing. I don't like jeans with holes in the knees, and I might, for the ones I have holes in the knees here, I might get the old classic iron-on patch that goes on it, or I might just get rid of them. But anyway, this is the start. I'm going to buy another. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pair. I'm going to buy probably another 7 pair in the next week, and we'll be good on blue jeans for, it won't be 15 years, but it'll probably be another 5, 6 years. Because when you work in clothes, you wear them out. Anyway, have a good one, folks. I hope you had a wonderful, whatever the hell day this was. What the hell day was this? This is Wednesday. Hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, you do know God's right next to you, and God will help you. All you gotta do is ask. You know, just say, Lord, I need some help, and He'll help you. Okay? Might not come in the way you think, but He'll help you. God bless you, folks. See you on the next video. Yeah, man. No more scrub.